Leo, it's your turn. This is a really interesting spread, and I almost don't know where to start. But I feel like you're coming out of a phase of feeling like you're being attacked, feeling like you're being lied on. If you have any Gemini in your chart, definitely check out that reading. It's about like haters and clout chasers. That karma's coming for them, that everything's about to be exposed, but there's still some things that you don't understand about a situation. So it's like something that was happening to you. It's like the microcosm of the macrocosm. It was happening like on a bigger scale to humanity as well. So some things might be coming out in the news. So pay attention to any sort of expose on a secret society. It's like a secret fraternity, it's like Skull and Bones. If you don't know what that is. Ugh. Ugh. Anyway, it's like the elite have their little secret society, the old boys club, I like to call it. It's one of those. And basically the sons of these people, they consider themselves to be the big man, and everyone else is the little guy. And they play with the little guy, like we're chess pieces on a board. And so they like to have these games. It's like a real life Squid Game kind of thing. If you haven't seen Squid Game, I highly recommend you watch that show, or at least look up the premise, because it is violent. It's not for everybody, but it's a genius premise, because I believe that the one that wrote it, he was kind of tapping into something that happens here in the, we live in a society where there are those who play games with others' lives. This many points, they don't necessarily know why they choose those people. They are themselves puppets, of course. And they will take the fall, of course. But they are kind of unknowingly sicked on maybe those that you would call light workers, or those who are seers. Those who see through the mana, the matrix, the puppet strings. Those who can't be bought, those who can't be manipulated, those who won't sell out. So if you're like, why me? That's why. But they will do that. They will play these games. They'll pick a person. Targeted harassment is one way of putting it. And they have all sorts of ways of doing that. But they do have these little point systems. You can get this person to be homeless? This many points. You can get them to lose their job? This many points. You can get them to lose their position in society? This many points. Make them lose their family? This many points. Make them suicide themselves? This many points. Prison, mental institution. You get where I'm going with this? They're still hidden as of now. But time's up. Everything I see here is time's up. So, if you were at the receiving end of a lot of harassment, I feel like you were probably getting it from every which way. But yet you still shine bright like a diamond. Like that song. The song popped up in my head of Rihanna. Shine bright like a diamond. Sia wrote that song, I think. God, I wish I could remember lyrics without singing it, you guys. I'm sorry, I know it's so cringe, but what does she say? Bright light in a beautiful sea, I chose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see, a vision of ecstasy. When I hold you, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we'd become one right away. At first sight, I felt the energy of sun rays. I saw the light inside of you. So it's like not just you. You've been alone thus far. Sorry, Rihanna, my sweetie, I'm so sorry. My voice right now. But you are a light in this world. That's why. But that song came up because it's like you and someone else. You and your soulmate. It's like something was trying to prevent you from meeting this person who is like the yin to your yang. A true soulmate. Where you shine together, you shine bright like a diamond together. And you are ecstasy to them, and they are ecstasy to you. And you feel alive again. This is a new start with the Moldavite. It's a double-edged sword. I kind of relate this card to the Ace of Swords a little bit, where it's a new start or it's a new life. You choose a new road, a new train of thought. The old world is gone. You have to let it go and support the universe when it supports you with new opportunities. So look for synchronicities. Look for frequent synchronicity. If you feel like your soulmate is nowhere near in sight, hang in there. If you feel like you know who it is, hang in there. But it won't be understood, and it will be targeted. But like I was saying, everything's about to be exposed here. So that means any of the minor minions, I like to call them the minor minions. There's another reader that calls them the flying monkeys. Who is it? Shout out to her. Comment below if you know who I'm talking about. There's so many amazing readers on YouTube, by the way. I just love the community. I don't think they love me, but I do love everybody, and I'm kind of a silent cheerleader behind everybody's backs. You know, I love everyone, and I support everyone, and I want the best for everyone. And so if I'm saying that, you must be that same way. Like, that must be just your prerogative in life, and that's what's kept you safe here. Even though you've been a target of this kind of sick Squid Game type scenario. It's like the crueler they can get, the more proud of themselves they are. And they try to outdo each other with cruelty. And they're encouraged to do that, by their fathers and their older brothers. And like I was saying, it's a tradition. They have a little secret handshake, They're like these little boys who are just awful and evil and have sort of taken over. They use technology. They use manipulation. They use mind control. And this is nothing new. Hold on, let me show you something. I highly recommend Alexander Dumas. In my California accent, I really love Alexander Dumas. He's like a super good author. No, I'm sorry, but he talks about the Illuminati and mind control in this book, and it was written in and how they control the elites. Joseph Balsamo, by the way. Read Joseph Balsamo. Really awesome. He didn't write with hyperbole. He didn't write fantastically. He's one of my favorite writers because, and this is probably going to tell you a lot about me, but he wrote a true crime series of his time that is like my favorite thing. I love it so much. They had a copy of it at the Oakland Library where I used to go all the time because I'm a nerd, but Okay, so this is nothing new. It's a tradition. And it's been talked about from time to time. Anyway, you get my point. 1800 something. 1800 something? And it goes way back. It's literally about manipulation and mind control. And just being awful and evil. And they really have no idea that they're not in control. The fact that they think they're in control is almost pathetic. It's so sad. I almost feel pity for them. But don't feel too much sympathy for the devil here. You know, if things happen where, like I was saying, they control... They control technology. You know, you say the wrong thing to the wrong one, and the next thing you know, you have like an IRS bill that you have to pay, and then your bank accounts are frozen, even though you don't owe anything, like I did. Then when you pay it off anyway, you go in, you know, every month, pay cash, literally to the person, and then when you go in to pay the last payment, they're like, nope, there's no record of you, of you owing anything or paying anything. And you're just like, oh my fucking God. Okay. So it's like whoever you are dealing with, they would consider themselves like the higher echelon of society. So politicians bought and sold in their pockets, besides the fact that they're trying to outdo each other with this weird little, not weird, it's evil. It's an abomination, and it's about to crumble, and everyone's going to prison, and I'm here for it. And you're here for it, too. So if this is coming up, it's just a reminder that if you had no support, you didn't. Like, if you felt like you had no support, you didn't. If you felt like you were being targeted, you were. But this too shall pass, this sort of thing. Like I was saying, there are new opportunities for you. So don't get caught up in the murky waters of why. My chicken scratch for this one was Mariah Carey's song, Why You So Obsessed With Me? You're delusional, but you're losing your mind. Like you lying that you sexing me? Someone was saying that they were having sex with you and they were lying about it. And someone believed it that shouldn't have believed it. I don't know, that's so annoying. I literally had that happen like last year. I've been celibate for years and years too, and then you hear these rumors about yourself and you're just like, what in the fuck? Get out of here. So it's something like that. It's like there's not even a little bit of truth in it, but someone ran with it. Someone ran with it here. It's like Sabrina Carpenter, Also Looking at Me song. I can make it nice and easy. They're not looking at you, they're looking at me. So we're talking about jealousy. Bottom line here of the little minions around you who are being puppeted by this fraternal secret society who's playing this Squid Game, who's being puppeted by their higher-ups, who are being puppeted by their higher-ups, which you don't even want to know what they look like and where they live and how they are. Just don't even go there. Well, keep your thoughts to yourself. Keep communication to a minimum. Do not post where you are on Instagram. Don't post where you're going on Facebook. It's like this is almost over, but there's like one more shady thing that could possibly happen here. Don't sign any contracts. Don't go along with anybody else's ideas. Don't share your ideas. If you're really excited about something that you're doing as an artist, don't share it. Don't share it. Not on Instagram. You know, there's like this small print that we agree to, that we don't read. That small print talks about how anything we post, we forfeit. So it's easy for those who are not creative to steal from those who are creative when they post it online. You know, unless you have that LLC, unless you have that legal protection. So if there's anything that you could focus on this week, it's making sure that what's yours is yours and not everybody else's. If you have a side hustle, make sure it's protected or it's a secret. It's okay. Anyone who's trying to pretend like they're supporting you right now and they're already shady, that's the one. Watch out for them. Don't post your picture online. Just don't make it easy for them. You know what I mean? Yes, you have guardian angels that are watching out for you, but you're also going to meet them halfway with paying attention. If you feel like you need to bolt, bolt. You know, if you feel like you need to kind of go a different way this week than you normally do, do that. If you want to change up your routine, go ahead and do that. Well in reverse is your advice. Well is all about communication. And in reverse, that tells me that you just need to take this opportunity to be quiet. Keep your opinions to yourself. Keep your ideas to yourself. This is a situation where justice will be done. As the environment that you have nothing to do with, you have no control over it. It is what it is. It will be. Justice will be done. You don't have to worry about that at all. What you just need to do is kind of focus on positive thinking. Positive thinking. Fairy Place Market, what's that? All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. So don't get weirded out by feeling like things are like a Truman Show or something. You just go with it. If everything's as weird as it could possibly be and you feel the buzzards circling around, no, everything's going to be okay. You're about to make it out and thrive and be able to come out of your shell and not have to watch your back anymore. But this is like the death throes of whatever sick little game that someone's playing with you. Yeah. On this side over here of what you're dealing with, by the way, with a tale of two neighborhoods in reverse. So this could be neighbors who are pretending to be supportive and they were gang stalking you. This could be you choosing one road over the other when you see that this group or this fraternity or sorority or family are wearing masks. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. So they will be caught up in their own web here. What's with the well and the not communicating at all? Can I get a little clue there? Do not build bridges. Do not travel very far this week. Or if you're going to travel, do not tell anybody. Do not post your travel plans, even if you're really excited about it. Not even to your mama, your daddy, your sister, your best friend, your whatever. I'm just kind of getting really be stealth mode. Really be a ninja. Just really be a ninja, okay? Oh yeah, Judas. There we go. And while he yet spake, lo, Judas, one of the 12, came. And forthwith he came to Jesus and said, Hail, Master, and kissed him. Right before he betrayed him till his death. Yeah. Who do you already know is a liar? Who do you already know is a thief? Who do you already know you can't trust? This could be someone that you wanted to trust because you fell in love with them. And it could be that this person they had feelings for you, but their loyalty was to this fraternity, old boys club, little secret society. You know, you have the Ace of Swords with the Seven of Swords and the Red Dragon. So, this group doesn't realize that they're feeding demons here. They're feeding demons here. Energy consumption, that's what it's about. You know. That's what's at the top of that pyramid. It's actually underground. Isn't that? The top of that pyramid is deep underground. Okay, let me shut up. Bottom line here. Fast moving, quick like. There's clarity here. These people are going to start turning on each other. They'll lose passion for it. They'll start turning on each other. And then there's going to be a moment where they wake up and realize they have been hypnotized themselves. All of those that were trying to hypnotize humanity, enslave humanity. It's about to be turned on its head. It's like their weapons will have no more power. So no weapons formed against you shall prosper. If you just need to repeat that as a mantra this week, no, it's almost over. And at the end of this last push is freedom, not just for you, but humanity, society. And everything will be exposed. All punishment is mischief. All punishment in itself is evil. So even if these people have convinced themselves that you've deserved it, they're wrong. They're wrong, 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 wrong. You didn't do anything to deserve this. You were set up. Everything was a lie. There was literally no truth in it. As a microcosm of the macrocosm, these people think that they exist to punish others, and they're wrong. They were lied to. They're used as puppets. They're feeding demons. And this has come through a lot this week for people who have really been through it as far as gang stalking or targeted harassment. And I could write a book on it. You would not believe the lengths that some of these groups and people would go to. I could write a book on each one. They all watch different. They all intervene different. They all have their different ways and MOs and guidebooks. And you've made it out alive. And if that's your family, they were never supportive. And it's your task to walk away from that. Even if that's hard. It's like your soul knows the way forward already. And there's someone out there that is your true soulmate that's about to join you. And you'll fuse together and you'll be locked in. They could be a Sagittarius, or they could be someone who is very understanding, peaceful. They know how to talk to anybody. They know how to kind of have their head in the clouds, but their feet on the ground. Or they could just be coming out of a program, they're quitting drinking. But this is about moderation here. It's not going to be a roller coaster ride. It's going to feel like freedom and grace and comfort. What does this say? Procrastination is the thief of time. Year after year it steals till all are fled, and to the mercies of a moment leaves the vast concerns of an eternal scene. What the fuck does that mean? I'm sorry. I haven't slept in like a month, you guys. Give me a break. I don't even know why I made that card. If that means something to someone, comment below. Bottom line here. What to do, what not to do. We already know you're going to keep your thoughts to yourself, your ideas to yourself, your communications, your whereabouts, your ideas, your pictures, your everything. Yeah, you have new love coming. Don't think you have to fix anything between a family that doesn't support you. Don't think you have to hold it together in a relationship that doesn't support you or empower you. Don't think you have to hold the vision for someone who would never support you in yours. There is a great karma coming in here. There's a great justice, a roar of justice that's coming in. So all you have to do is kind of keep yourself protected in this last little bit, and know that you've made it through something that a lot of people never make it through. Like I was saying, they ended up killing themselves. They ended up in the crazy house. They ended up dead, murdered, set up. I've seen it 100 times over. It still happens to this day. And they're all about to be exposed, by the way, because, yeah. Ignore anything weird. You're balanced. You're light and you're dark. They can't say the same thing. So when this avalanche of karma comes in, it might feel disorienting, but you will land on your feet. You will still be moving forward, okay? It's like you will get out of town just in time for everything to collapse, like in the movies or something. And you will have an opportunity to kind of catch up, take a breath, rest, and recover safely. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully that's helpful for someone. Comment below if you feel like sharing. Give it a thumbs up if you can relate. Share if you know someone that also could benefit from this. My algorithm, my little algorithm, you're never going to find me here on YouTube. So if you know someone that could benefit, share this for sure. And, if you hated it, give me a thumbs down. But this is a congratulations and a pat on the back, and just, eye on the prize. Stay focused on that. Where your focus goes, your energy flows, and abundance follows behind. So stay true blue to who you are. Like I was saying, your soul knows the way already. Just hang in there. And if there are those that you already know are a Judas in your life, even if you love them very much, whatever the relationship is, it's time to let it go. Okay, love you guys. I'll see you for the next one. I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. And this was a Leo reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.